Oh, greetings to you all. Yesterday, as I was down here editing this video, preparing it to upload, I got a call from Grot 2. And we had talked earlier in the day, so I'm editing this video and I'm seeing, oh, he's calling me again. So I stopped the editing and I answer the phone and he asked me if I heard what happened, and I said no. I don't remember what I said exactly, but I'm down here. I don't have access to the news. I get that upstairs on my TV where I have all the apps. And he said, well, President Trump was shot and there was blood on his face, but he's okay. And, my heart sank to my feet, and I said to him, this is something that I had feared the most. This was my worst fear, that something like this might happen. So we exchanged a few words, and then we immediately hung up, and I went upstairs and to check the news. In the meantime, tears started to swell in my eyes, because not so much that this happened to President Trump, but that the fact that this country has gotten to this point. Before I even turned the TV on, this was on my mind. How could this even happen? But he's okay. But I mean, it's sickening. It sickens me very deeply, right to the base of my core, that this is going on in our country, and that I have an utterly disdain for the Biden politics and Harris politics and their political agenda. And I even find Kamala Harris's personality somewhat repugnant. And some people might feel the same way about Trump. But the difference between myself and those people is that I would never do anything to interfere in a free and open American election for the next United States president of our country. And it just boggles my mind that someone can have that much hate in them to want to see that person dead. I don't even feel that way. I have this disdain for Biden and Harris and their politics, but I don't hate them to the point where I would want to see them hurt or canceled. You can't use certain words on YouTube. You can't use the M word. I don't think you can use the K word. So I don't want to see them assassinated. What good is that? That's just another blow to our constitutional republic. And it is a constitutional republic, but it is also in some ways a democracy. There are certain democratic principles by which we live, and I don't want to see any of that destroyed. In part, I think I blame, to a certain extent, the media, and maybe to a little bit greater extent, certain the democratic narrative that they're pushing, that Trump is this existential threat to democracy, which he is not. But there are idiots out there that are going to believe it. You keep on pushing something long enough, hard enough, people are going to believe it and get so riled up, because they're not always right in the mind. And they're going to take it a step further, and that step further is the result of what we saw yesterday, Saturday the 13th, which I believe is going to be a day for me that's going to live in unbridled wickedness. 2 people in critical condition, 1 innocent person killed, and then, of course, the Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump, you know, nearly shot. It was shot, but within an inch could have been, you know, killed. Could have been dead, undead. I mean, dead. This is ridiculous. YouTube, you can't even mention certain words, but you know what I'm talking about. It's, you know, I'm still shooken up about the whole thing. You know that there's innocent people that are just at a rally and they exercising their constitutional right, and they're killed for it. But I wanted to upload this clip before I start this video, because I have a video, you know, about tips, comic book collector tips and ideas. Another episode in the occasional ideas that I get once in a while. I'll upload an episode of that. I haven't done so in a couple of years, but I didn't want to upload the video without recognizing the fact that this happened. You know, I'm not gonna come in here ringing bells and whistles and acting like I'm on crack cocaine, like nothing happened. So I hope that we can all maybe say some prayers for the country, for Trump and his family, but mostly for the families of the individual that died, and pray for those individuals in critical condition, that they and their families, that they survive this. And well, I guess all we can do is go on, right? And hopefully we learn something from this and come together and try to prevent anything like this from happening again. Not that that's going to be very likely, but at least it's something to bring people together to stop. I mean, I would feel the same way if this was Biden or Harris. Maybe not as deeply, but I would feel that same, would have that same effect. Because, I mean, this is not a way to run a country. This is not a third world country. And I hope it doesn't become one. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next clips, I guess. Are you sick and tired of comic books slipping and sliding inside your comic book box while you're trying to organize? Well, I got the perfect solution for under $5. Stick around and watch this. Okay, so here's the setup I put together for this video. Wait a minute. I'm filming myself. I gotta turn this around. Hold on. There we go. So I got everything what I need over here. I'll explain all of this in a minute. Different straight edges that I use for cutting and marking, and so let's get to it. Yeah, some of the things that I use here. A little bit more detail, tape, T-square, scissors, a marker, a utility knife, rulers, and of course a lamp with real fruit in it. Let's see what I got in there. Rainer cherries, golden apples, Chiquita banana. Okay, so what I discovered, the first thing, what I have to do, because this is a common problem, these inner flaps right here, they never stay up. They always come down. It irritates me. So you just take a piece of tape, that's all. You can tape it on one side. I did here. Tape it against the outer wall, and this takes care of that. Now, the second thing, what this video is actually about, is the fact that when we're organizing and trying to put our books in some kind of numerical order or alphabetical order, or trying to inventory, often you put the books in and they slide up. See, there, it's going right down there again. There, look at that. Without even me trying to make them fall down, they're just sliding down automatically. So that's always a common problem. And of course, you know, you have to use spacers to kind of, depending on how many books you're going to fill in this box, to keep it straight against here. But you can't keep taking spacers in and out of here when you're throwing books inside the box and you're trying to organize. So the simple solution is, for $1.25, you go over to the Dollar Tree and you can get these non-slip shelf liners. Non-slip. Make sure when you buy those shelf liners you're not getting anything like this, which has a smooth top, and even the back is not that non-slip. You can feel it. These, on the other hand, are like foam rubber, and you put something on here, it won't slip. So you can cut them. However you want to cut them. You can cut them in half, and you get a small roll, which is enough. It fits right into the middle of the box. Or if you're like me, I like to make it the width of the box. So this would be the width. I already cut it. And then you just take a piece like this to get the length. Where's my scissors? There we are. It's a very simple and effective, inexpensive solution to this problem. I don't know why I never thought about it before. I'm not saying that I'm the one that originated this idea. Somebody else, probably, other people may be using this idea all along. I don't know, but there it goes. See, now you can put your comics in there and they won't slip, and the shelf liner doesn't slip either. What's this? Oh, look at this. This is a PEP 15 center. Probably from 1969 or 1970. Oh boy, those were the days, huh? You can go to the beach and not have to worry about anybody kicking sand in your face. Simple as that. Problem is solved. No slip, no slide whatsoever. Then, let me show you the cardboard, what I got here. I'm just going to move the camera around here. I get the cardboard that I use for spacers. I get it for free. I go to places like, the grocery store, the liquor store, the Dollar Tree, Home Depot. There's lots of different places. Aldi's. And when they're stocking, usually on a Saturday or Thursday, they're stocking their shelves. There's all these pallets of empty boxes, and you can take your pick of whatever you want. So that's what I do. I take the boxes, I flatten them, When I get to the car, I flatten them and put them in the car, and I take them home. And then they get cut to the size that I need. Now, I usually try to pick a box that has that's made of sturdy cardboard, not the weak stuff. So you can automatically tell when you handle it if it's weak or if it's strong cardboard. But if you don't feel like doing that, there's always, Home Depot has these heavy duty, this is a heavy duty medium sized cardboard box, for a moving box, that costs $3.50. $3.50, and it's very solid, very sturdy, and you can get all the cardboard that you need out of there to make spacers and stabilizer boards that go in front of the spacers, and I'll show you that right now. What I do here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll make a spacer right now. You can make all sorts of different sizes that you need, of course. Let's see here. Get a little bit of full. This happens to be about the right length. I think the right length for a box is about 18 or 19 inches. This one is a little bit over 20. So here we go. Then you just go to the middle of this. Well, in this case, first of all, I got to cut it off, so that cut off about 2.5 inches, so that's 19. Let's see here. 19. I got a carpenter square. It goes against the straight edge of the cardboard, and then I can just cut it. Ah, shit. Well, let's see. Let me turn the camera around here. Hopefully you can see that. I think you can. Get yourself something that you can, a cutting surface. Be careful using this. By the way, that's my finger. The last video. It's all kind of numb up there when I cut it with the circular saw. Oh, Lord. Alright, so that's about 19 inches. Yeah, that's it. Half of that is 9 and let's see, 9.5. That brings it right towards the middle. I just kind of score it, barely cut the cardboard. I only score it a tiny bit. You can barely see the mark where I scored it. And then it just kind of folds like that. There you got an instant spacer that is about 7.5 inches wide. And fits right into the box. Perfect. Then I use a stabilizer board in front there. And I have some that I pre-cut already. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Well, you're all set. That's all that's to it. And of course, if I need a shorter width, then I cut a shorter one. If I need a wider one, I cut a wider one, and I save them. I have a certain place where I save all of them, and then they're available whenever I need them. So that is about all that there is to this video. And I just wanted to give you this idea for comic collector tips and ideas. I forgot what episode this is, but I haven't done one in a long, long time. But stuff works great. It's kind of a foam rubber non-slip shelf liner that I got at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And it works like a charm. Oh, look at this angle, eh? I'm going to take it out of my tripod now. These are some of the boxes I picked up at, oh God, I don't even remember. Could be, oh, this was at the Home Depot. And I think that one, let's see, this was at the Dollar Tree. This was at the Dollar Tree, and the other one was at the Home Depot. And that's all the cardboard that I need, and it's totally free. Let's see, what else could I show you? You know what? Maybe I'll show you some of the comics that I got, and I'll stick them in this box. Okay, first one, I just picked these up a couple days ago. This is Sad Sack Fun Around the World. This is a one-shot from 1974. It has a letter in here. This is kind of funny. I guess, well, today it would seem funny. The ambassador from Great Britain to the United States has a letter in here welcoming Sad Sack to England. It's 1974. Boy, if they could only have known how London would have changed from 1974 to today. No more rosy red cheeks of the little children. They have this, Dracula, the Eternal Thirst of Dracula. This is the first issue. That book, it's book 3. This is a variant. Probably shouldn't be showing that, but it's cover art to a comic book. This is not made for kids. Here's Vampires, number 1. "40 pages of blood-sucking terror." Adventure into Fear 22. This is like a third copy of this I have, but for $1 I pick it up. Let's see, what else do we got here? Gotta move it along a little bit. Dr. Spectre. This is I probably have this book too already. Let's see what I got on the back here. Oh yeah, this is the cover by Louis Dominguez. Louis Dominguez cover. And this is from October. It's number 4 from October 1973. Isn't it great not to have to worry about those comics slipping down in the box and bending the spine, causing all sorts of spine ticks? More spine ticks on the comic than your dog has. Here's number, what is this? Number 111, Little Audrey. $1.50 I paid for this. Then I got Ghost Stories. This is my second copy. Ghost Stories 32. Look at that beautiful scorpion cover. I've got a few other ones here, but I think I might have shown these. Here's a Spine Tingling Tales. This is like my second or third copy, but it's a skull cover, and I picked these up if they're only under $2. Spine Tingling Tales. Okie doke. Well, I have a few other things too, but I'll show all that in another video. I basically wanted to show how I keep my comics now from sliding inside the box. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, everybody live long and be well. Take care.